Good morning, everyone. I think it's still morning. It is. How are you? Now, I have popped on here today to talk about superfoods. So, how many of you have heard of the term superfood? I probably guess that most of you have probably at least heard of it. But now, another question. How many of you know how to actually define it? So, my name is Dana Kay. As some of you know me, some of you don't. And that's what we're going to talk about today, what superfoods are, and more specifically, how to get our kids to eat them, especially those picky eaters, which I know many of you have out there. Now, before we get started, I want to know from you, do you have a favorite superfood already? So if you do, drop it in a comment below with what your favorite is. Hi, Naomi. Thanks for tuning in. Now, the term superfood has become a well-known word in the nutrition industry, yet most people don't actually know how to define it. And the truth is that there is no one definition of a superfood, but to be considered one, the food must be nutrient dense and low calorie. Now, all superfoods have a high concentration and variety of the following things. So, vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, phytonutrients, fiber, healthy fats, quality protein. Superfoods do not have the following. So they don't have added sugars, artificial ingredients, which we do not like anyway, or harmful toxins. And knowing what puts the super in superfood is one thing, but what should you be looking for when you're trying to stock up? So some general guidelines to look for are nutrient density. Take a look at how much nutrients, protein, fiber, and vitamins are in a single serving. Number 2 is also nutrient diversity. So we've got nutrient density and we've got nutrient diversity. Do you see many different nutrients within the single food, or is it just only one? Number 3 is the absence of toxins. All superfoods represent clean sources of nutrition. This means it is hormone, chemical, and pesticide free. Often manufacturers will advertise this on their packages, but sometimes a little digging for information may be in order. We do know that we need to do a lot of digging in reading those labels. Now, superfoods have wrongly gained a reputation as being expensive and only available at health food stores, but you might be surprised at how accessible they are at your local grocery store, or even how many you already consume on a daily basis. So I'm going to give you a couple of everyday superfoods that are affordable, available, and that your whole family will love. Some may love, some may not. Kale, and that may be one of the ones that some of the kids don't. Nuts, quinoa, beans, blueberries, eggs, salmon, gluten-free oats. Make sure it's certified gluten-free, just putting in that little bit of a tip for you. Green tea, avocado, pumpkin, flax seeds, broccoli, garlic, lentils, ginger. I'm going on and on and on. Wheatgrass, acai, goji berries, honey, cocoa, maca, and cinnamon. So you might be hearing this list and thinking, okay, I can get my kid to eat honey and blueberries, but not kale or wheatgrass. So you're probably wondering, how do you get your little one to eat these foods? Andrea, we love kale and goji berries. We love goji berries too. I just bought a new packet. I am certain this little trick will help you get those superfoods into your little ones. Are you ready for it? Drum roll. Sneak them in. It's that simple. Most of us just pop them into something and the kids don't even realize. They won't even realize they are eating kale or broccoli, seriously. And you can rest easy knowing that you're actually providing your family with great nutrition. Now, you might be thinking, okay, but how do you sneak them in? Exactly. Alexa, stop I'm sorry about that. She always talks when she's not meant to. So you might be thinking, okay, well, how do we sneak them in? Now, I use Paleovalley Organic Supergreens powder or your Super Greens powder. I do prefer Paleovalley because it's actually a little bit more tastier than the Your Super. Lindsay, I slip kale into smoothies. Yes, that's a very, very good tip. I'm going to pop the links to both of those in the comments after this training is over. I add one of those powders to muffins or other baked goods. I even add a little bit to spaghetti sauce before my kids know that I'm doing it, and they don't even notice. And these super green powders are full of broccoli, kale, spinach, spirulina, cauliflower, cabbage, carrots, and more, depending on which one you choose. So basically all of the things that you wish you could get your child to eat, but they always fight you about. Paleovalley even sent me this really great recipe for a banana nut muffin to share with you today that has some of their powder in it, and I'm going to pop that recipe into the comments after this training is over. So that's it for today, guys. I hope that this training has been helpful, and I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. Take care.